So you're prepping for a guide dog instructor interview.
That's amazing.
It really is.
Yeah.
We're going to take a deep dive into how to prepare,
Okay.
using all the resources we have from RoleCatcher to help you ace it.
Sounds good.
This job, it's more than just teaching commands.
Right.
It's about shaping lives,
Yeah.
both for the dog and their future handler.
It's a very special partnership.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we were talking about this earlier, but it's not just training, it's empowering.
Exactly. You're giving someone independence and freedom.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's unpack the first question they're going to ask you.
Okay.
You're almost guaranteed to get this one.
Right.
Walk us through your experience and qualifications for this role.
Okay.
So this is your time to shine. This is your time to really show them why you're passionate about this work.
It's your story, Tell your story.
Yeah.
So start with the basics, your education,
Okay.
any animal science background that you have, any volunteer work that you've done at shelters, even personal experience with dogs.
Oh, I like
Did you grow up with a dog?
Yeah.
Did you train your own dog? Those personal touches can really make you memorable.
Make you stand out.
Exactly.
Yeah, and don't forget to mention certifications.
Yes.
RoleCatcher's guide mentioned how valuable those are.
Yeah, they look really good on a resume.
Especially things like the Certified Professional Dog Trainer or the Canine Good Citizen Evaluator.
Exactly. Certifications show that you've gone the extra mile to develop those specialized skills.
I love that.
And actually, RoleCatcher's AI can be really helpful here.
Oh, tell me more.
Their CV and resume builder can suggest which certifications are most relevant
Really?
to the jobs you're applying for.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're not just listing every certification that you have.
Right.
You're highlighting the ones that are really going to stand out to the employer.
Exactly. You want to catch their eye.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
Okay, now what about anecdotes?
Oh, anecdotes.
I know they say, show, don't tell. But how do you do that in an interview setting?
Well, think about specific examples from your experience that demonstrate your skills.
I like that.
So maybe you've helped a fearful dog overcome its anxiety, or you taught a particularly challenging command.
Oh.
Share those stories.
Yeah.
Because they bring your experience to life and show the interviewer who you are as a trainer.
So it's more than just a name on a resume, right?
Right.
You become a real person.
Exactly.
With a passion for the work.
That's what they want to see.
I love that. Okay, now question 2 gets a little bit more specific.
Okay.
How do you assess the suitability of a dog to become a guide dog?
Okay.
So this is where your knowledge of dog behavior is really going to come into play.
You have to see beyond the surface. So, of course, physical traits matter, things like size, energy level.
Okay.
But the real key is temperament.
Yeah.
A guide dog needs to be intelligent, eager to please, adaptable, and incredibly calm under pressure.
That's a lot.
It is a big job.
So how do you evaluate those qualities? I mean, it's not like you could just give a dog a personality test, right?
No, you can't, unfortunately.
Right.
You observe them in different situations.
Yeah.
You see how they react to distractions, loud noises, other dogs' unfamiliar environments.
Yeah.
Do they show signs of anxiety or aggression?
Oh, that's a good one.
Are they comfortable around people?
So it's like a mini assessment of their social and emotional intelligence.
Exactly. You're looking for a dog who's not just obedient,
Right.
but also confident and resilient.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then question 3. How do you train guide dogs for specific tasks?
Okay.
So this is where you get to break down the process.
Yeah.
It's not just about teaching basic commands.
Right.
It's about preparing a dog for a world that's complex and unpredictable.
It is a big job.
It is.
You need to explain how you break down complex tasks,
Okay.
like navigating a busy street into smaller, more manageable steps.
Okay.
Positive reinforcement is crucial here.
Yep.
So think treats, praise, and maybe even a favorite toy.
Okay.
And it's important to remember that every dog learns differently.
Oh, for sure.
So you have to be ready to adapt your approach.
Absolutely.
Some dogs learn quickly, others need more repetition and patience.
Yeah.
And showing that flexibility is key in this job.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So question 4. How do you assess the progress of a guide dog in training?
Okay.
So it's not just about whether the dog learns the command, it's how they learn it.
Right. You need to show that you're systematically tracking the dog's development.
Okay.
Explain the methods you use.
Okay.
Whether it's charting their progress on specific commands,
Mhm.
observing their confidence in new environments,
Okay.
or even tracking their response time to cues.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
It's about being data-driven,
exactly.
even in dog training.
Even in dog training.
I love that. And I imagine that communication is super important here,
Oh, absolutely.
both with the dog and with the client.
Yeah, you have to keep the client informed about their future guide dog's progress.
So you celebrate the successes,
Yes, of course.
but you also talk about the challenges.
You have to address those openly and honestly.
Yeah, that open
And
communication.
it builds trust.
Yeah.
It's a partnership.
Okay, speaking of trust, question 5.
Mm-hmm.
How do you handle difficult dogs during training?
Well, that's a good one.
Every dog has good days and bad days,
Wait.
even future guide dogs.
Lead on future guides.
So how do you approach those challenges?
The key is to remain calm, positive,
Okay.
and solution-oriented.
Yeah,
You never want to resort to punishment or force.
right.
Instead, try to understand the root of the behavior.
Okay.
Is the dog scared, frustrated, or simply having an off day?
That's like being a dog whisperer. you know?
Yeah, you're trying to decipher their emotional state.
Yeah. I love
It's a really important skill to have.
And remember sharing a specific example
Yeah.
of how you successfully handled a challenging dog in the past.
Mm-hmm.
That can be really powerful.
Yeah, it shows that you can handle those tough situations
Exactly.
and that you're not afraid of a challenge,
Right.
you know?
Okay, question 6 shifts the focus from the dog
Okay,
to the human element.
right.
How do you work with clients to ensure a successful guide dog placement?
Oh, that's a really important one.
So this is where your interpersonal skills come into play.
Absolutely.
So you're more than just a trainer.
Right.
You're a guide,
Yes.
a counselor.
You're helping clients navigate this life-changing experience.
It's huge.
It is.
So you need to emphasize that you view this as a partnership.
Exactly.
Explain how you would conduct a thorough needs assessment.
Okay.
Understanding the client's lifestyle,
Right.
their mobility goals,
Mhm.
even their personality.
Exactly. You're matching two personalities, two lifestyles.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you need to clearly explain the training process,
Yeah.
address any concerns that they have,
Mm-hmm.
and provide ongoing support.
It's a long-term commitment.
It is. And RoleCatcher's career guides actually have some really great insights
know.
on the typical responsibilities
Okay.
of a guide dog instructor.
That's helpful.
It's really helpful.
Yeah.
So it's like having a behind-the-scenes look at the job.
Right.
So you can speak to those responsibilities with confidence.
That makes sense.
Okay, now on to question 7.
Okay.
How do you ensure that guide dogs are trained to handle different environments and situations?
That's a big one.
So this is about taking the training
Yeah.
beyond the controlled setting
Right.
and into the real world.
Out into the world.
Exactly.
So think busy streets,
Yeah.
public transportation,
Okay.
crowded shops,
Oh, yeah.
even quiet parks.
I like that.
Gradual exposure and desensitization are key here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You start with those controlled environments
Mhm.
and you gradually increase the level of challenge,
Okay.
but always reinforcing that calm and focused behavior.
I see.
You know?
And I imagine creativity plays a big role in that.
Oh, absolutely.
How do you simulate those real-world scenarios during training?
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
You can use props,
Oh.
sound recordings. You can even enlist the help of volunteers
Oh,
to create these really realistic situations.
Yeah.
For example, to prepare a dog for public transport.
Mm.
You could practice boarding and exiting a bus or a train in a controlled environment,
Yeah.
gradually increasing that activity and noise level.
So it's like setting up a stage play for the dog,
Exactly.
and you're the director.
You are the director.
Creating those real-world challenges
Mhm.
in a safe space.
That's the goal.
I love that.
Mm.
Okay, you ready for question 8?
Tip me.
Okay, this one tackles a tough scenario.
Okay.
What if a guide dog isn't performing as expected?
Right.
So this isn't about placing blame.
No, not at all.
It's about showing that you can troubleshoot
Yeah.
and find solutions.
It's about problem solving.
It is.
Absolutely.
So the first step is always.
To rule out any medical issues. If a dog's behavior suddenly changes,
Yeah.
a vet check is essential.
Okay.
Once those medical issues are ruled out,
Okay.
then you can start to investigate other factors.
So is it a training gap?
Maybe.
A change in the dog's environment or their routine?
Could be.
Something happening with the handler?
Maybe.
You know, it's like being a detective.
It is a bit like detective work.
You're piecing together the clues,
Yeah.
trying to figure out what's going on.
What's the root of the problem?
Exactly. And you need to convey that you'd approach this collaboratively,
Yes.
working with the client and the dog to find a solution.
It's a team effort.
It is.
Absolutely.
Maybe it's adjusting the training plan,
Yeah.
modifying the environment,
Could
or
very well.
even providing additional support to the handler.
Sometimes that's what's needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about showing that you're not just a trainer,
Mm-hmm.
you're a problem solver
Absolutely.
and an advocate for both the dog and the handler.
100%.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, the last question in this set really focuses on you and your commitment to the field.
Okay.
What are some current trends in guide dog training, and how do you stay up to date on them?
Okay.
So this is where you really show them you're passionate about learning and growing.
Yeah, this is about demonstrating that you're not just content with the status quo,
Right.
but that you're actively seeking ways to improve your skills and knowledge.
Yeah.
The field of guide dog training is constantly evolving, so
Right.
staying current is absolutely key.
It's so important. So what are some trends that really stand out to you right now?
Well, one big one is the use of technology.
Oh, interesting.
Things like virtual reality simulations
Oh, wow.
allow trainers to create these incredibly realistic training environments.
Okay.
So they can expose dogs to a wider range of situations safely.
Mm.
And GPS tracking devices can be helpful for teaching navigation skills
Oh, right.
and monitoring a dog's progress.
So it's like giving the dog a virtual tour of the world, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Preparing them for all sorts of challenges they might face out there.
That's the goal.
I love that. And what about training methods themselves?
Okay.
Are there any new approaches that are gaining traction?
Well, the focus on positive reinforcement is stronger than ever.
Okay.
It's about rewarding those desired behaviors
Yeah.
rather than punishing unwanted ones.
Makes sense.
And this approach not only leads to better training outcomes,
Okay.
but it also strengthens that bond between the dog and the trainer.
Yeah. I mean, it creates a partnership, you know,
Exactly.
built on trust and mutual respect rather than fear or coercion.
100%.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And how do you personally stay up to date on all these advancements?
Well, I'm a big believer in continuing education.
Okay.
I regularly attend conferences and workshops.
Mhm.
I read industry publications.
Yeah.
And I engage with online forums and discussion groups.
Oh, cool.
And I'm always eager to connect with other professionals in the field,
Yeah.
share knowledge, learn from their experiences.
So it's like a constant exchange of ideas,
It is.
pushing the field forward, ensuring the best possible training for guide dogs and their handlers.
That's the goal.
And RoleCatcher actually helps with this, right?
They do.
Their platform connects you with other professionals,
Mhm.
and their career guides
Mm.
often highlights specific organizations and resources for staying current.
Yeah. They're a great resource for staying connected.
That's awesome. Okay, so beyond these specific questions,
Okay.
let's talk about some broader career insights that can really give you an edge
All right.
in your interview.
Sounds good.
I love this part.
Me too.
It's like getting a sneak peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
You know, understanding the bigger picture
Mm-hmm.
of a career as a guide dog instructor.
Right.
So what's fascinating here is that, according to RoleCatcher,
Mm-hmm.
the demand for skilled guide dog instructors is on the rise.
Yeah, great news.
It's fantastic news.
Yeah.
This is a career with a bright future,
Yeah, for sure.
fueled by a growing need. For these highly trained professionals,
Yeah.
that's great news for anyone considering this path.
Absolutely.
So what are some potential career advancement opportunities
Okay.
that someone could explore?
Well, RoleCatcher highlights several exciting pathways.
Oh, tell me.
For those with leadership aspirations,
Okay.
becoming a lead instructor, or even a director of training,
Wow.
those are definite possibilities.
So you can move up the ranks
Right.
within a guide dog organization,
Exactly.
taking on greater responsibilities and shaping training programs.
That's one path.
What else?
And for those with an entrepreneurial spirit,
Okay.
starting your own training business
Wow.
is another avenue to consider.
That's so empowering.
It is.
It allows you to build your own brand,
Mm-hmm.
set your own curriculum,
Yep.
create a unique training experience.
You're your own boss.
I love that.
Yeah, it's exciting.
And speaking of building a strong brand,
Okay.
let's not forget the role of certifications.
Certifications are key.
They are.
RoleCatcher emphasizes how valuable these are.
Yeah.
Things like guide dog instructor certification, certified professional dog trainer, canine good citizen evaluator certification,
Okay.
and certified animal behavior consultant.
So those certifications are like badges of honor, you know,
They are.
demonstrating your expertise and commitment to professional excellence.
And it's not just about having them.
Right.
It's about understanding what they represent.
Yeah.
When you mention a certification in your interview, take a moment to explain what it entails,
Okay.
why it's relevant to the role.
It shows the interviewer that you're not just collecting certifications,
Right.
but that you genuinely value professional development and strive for excellence.
Exactly.
And remember, RoleCatcher's AI-powered tools can help you identify the certifications that are most relevant to your career goals.
They can.
And provide guidance on how to achieve them.
It's like having a personalized career advisor.
I love that. Okay, beyond certifications, what are some other strategies someone could use to elevate their career as a guide dog instructor?
Well, RoleCatcher highlights the importance of showcasing your capabilities.
Okay, how do you do that?
This could involve creating a portfolio of successful guide dog training cases. Documenting your work through videos or presentations. Or even contributing articles or blog posts to industry publications.
So it's about building a reputation as a thought leader and innovator in the field.
Exactly.
Sharing your expertise and inspiring others.
That's a great way to stand out.
Yeah, and networking is equally crucial.
It is.
Attending industry conferences and events, joining professional associations, engaging in online forums and discussion groups.
All great ways to expand your network.
It's about building relationships with other professionals.
Absolutely.
Learning from their experiences and staying informed about industry trends and best practices.
And RoleCatcher's platform makes networking effortless.
Oh, tell me more.
They have a vast database of employers and professionals in the animal care field.
Oh, wow.
Allowing you to connect and build relationships with ease.
It's like having a virtual networking event at your fingertips.
Exactly.
I love that. And before we move on, I want to emphasize one more point that RoleCatcher highlights.
Okay.
The importance of gaining hands-on experience.
Oh, absolutely.
Real-world experience is invaluable.
In this field, for sure.
In this field.
Yeah.
Volunteering with guide dog training organizations, working as a dog trainer or a handler, or even interning at guide dog schools, can provide you with those practical skills and a deeper understanding of the nuances of this work.
It's really important.
It is. So it's about immersing yourself in the field, learning from experienced professionals, and developing the hands-on skills that will really set you apart.
It's the best way to learn.
And don't be afraid to highlight those experiences in your interview.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't paid positions.
Exactly.
Volunteer work and internships, they demonstrate your commitment to the field and your willingness to learn.
Absolutely.
And RoleCatcher provides a wealth of resources to help you find those opportunities.
They do.
Their platform connects job seekers with potential employers and provides guidance on crafting compelling resumes and cover letters.
It's like having a one-stop shop.
I love that.
For launching a successful career in this field.
Okay, so before we wrap up, I want to touch on one final point that can really make a difference in your interview.
What's that?
Showcasing your unique qualities and experiences.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know, in a competitive job market, it's essential to stand out from the crowd.
Right.
So what makes you a unique and valuable asset to a guide dog organization?
That's the question.
What is it? Is it your passion for a particular breed or training method? Have you had any extraordinary experiences with dogs that have shaped your training philosophy?
Could be.
Perhaps you have a special talent for connecting with clients or a knack for problem-solving difficult cases. You know, whatever it is that sets you apart.
Right.
Be sure to highlight it in your interview.
Let your personality shine through.
It's about showing your personality, your passion, and your unique contributions to the field.
100%.
Don't be afraid to let your individuality shine through.
That's what they want to see.
Exactly.
That's right.
And remember, RoleCatcher's AI-powered tools can help you identify those key strengths.
They can.
And tailor your application and interview responses to showcase them effectively.
It's like having a personal branding consultant.
I love that.
Helping you craft that compelling narrative that captures the attention of potential employers.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a great resource.
Remember, confidence is key in any interview. Believe in your abilities, showcase your passion, and let your expertise shine through.
You got this.
And don't forget to use the resources that are available to you.
Yeah.
RoleCatcher's AI-powered tools, expert insights, and vast database of career information are invaluable assets in navigating the job market.
Absolutely.
And landing your dream career as a guide dog instructor.
100%.
So to our listener out there,
yeah,
we hope this deep dive has given you the confidence and insights you need to ace that interview and embark on this incredibly rewarding journey.
It is a rewarding journey.
Good luck.
You got this.
Wow. It's amazing how much goes into preparing for a career as a guide dog instructor.
Yes.
It's clear that this job requires a deep understanding of dog behavior, training techniques, and the human-animal bond.
Absolutely. It's a multifaceted role.
It is.
That demands both technical expertise and a genuine passion for empowering others.
I love that. And it's so inspiring to see how technology and innovative training methods are constantly evolving.
Yeah, it's an exciting time to be involved in guide dog training.
It really is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up our deep dive today, I want to leave our listener with one final thought. We've talked a lot about showcasing your skills and your experience and your unique qualities.
Yeah.
But there's one more ingredient that I think can truly make a difference in your interview.
What's that?
Passion.
Oh, passion is key.
It is.
Passion is contagious.
It is.
When you genuinely love what you do, it shines through in everything you say and do.
Absolutely.
And in a field like guide dog training, where you're literally changing lives, passion is essential.
So as you prepare for your interview, take a moment to connect with that passion.
Yeah.
Why are you drawn to this work? What impacts do you hope to make?
Think about those things.
Yeah. Let that passion fuel your preparation, your answers, and your interactions with the interviewer.
It'll make a difference.
Because when you're truly passionate about something, it shows.
It really does.
And that can make all the difference.
Well said.
All right. So that's a wrap on our deep dive into the world of guide dog instructors.
That's a wrap.
We hope you found this episode insightful and helpful as you embark on this incredible journey.
Good luck out there.
Thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
It was fun.
We'll see you next time for another fascinating exploration of a trending career